morning and happy Thursday everyone. Welcome to a new vlog. It is 20 to 9 and Owen is ready for school. I'm ready to go to school and Alfie's still asleep, so I have all his clothes ready. If he's just waking up when we go, I'll just put him in pajamas in the buggy. And last night was much better for Alfie. He woke up very late from his nap, like about 5:30, and I thought it's gonna be ages before he goes to bed, and I was expecting like midnight or so. At 10 he was asleep in his bed, so that was good. And he only woke up for about 45 minutes, around 4ish, and went back to sleep, and he's still asleep, so that's much more like what he would normally do and much nicer. It's the first time since before we went to France that he actually sleeps like that, so we've been waiting for that. I started a new skincare routine last night, and so far, like, it's only been twice, like last night and this morning, and so far the results are just amazing. But like any kind of skincare, I like to try it for a wee while to know if it's going to work or not, so I'll keep you updated on that one. And yeah, last night I worked so much. I'm so glad, because today I have a very long day, because James has an appointment on Thursday night, so he's not home before about 8 o'clock. So I'm literally, like, I'm on my own with the boys from 7 in the morning to 8 at night. And I know it's the day of a lot of people, it's fine, but because I'm trying to work at the same time, it's very difficult to try and get it to work. It's the day where I never know if I'm going to be able to fit anything in, and then when James comes home it's quite late, and working then is very tiring. So I decided to work last night as much as I could, which I did. I'm hoping to get a little bit more done today, but I don't feel under pressure to produce anything today because I've done so much last night, so that's good. Are you having a good morning so far, Monkey?
Yeah.
Excited to go back to school?
Yeah, you coming?
He's coming this afternoon, yes.
Not Friday.
Not Friday, no. He's coming today though.
Yeah.
You happy?
Yeah.
Yeah. And as you can see, my living room is pretty much tidy. There's a few papers on the ground I need to pick up, and my kitchen is tidy too. I've managed to keep on top of that. I need to fold the laundry today because I've done the laundry, but I've just thrown everything in a basket out of the tumble dryer, and I need to fold that. But I'm getting there with getting back on track with everything, and I had given myself until the end of the week, so I think I'm doing pretty well. I'm very happy about that. So it's now lunchtime, and Alfie and I are having some leftovers. So Alfie's having some sausages, and I'm having potatoes and green beans. You enjoying that, Monkey? That yummy? Yeah? Are really nice? You being a good boy? He had a big tantrum this morning, rolling on the floor and all that. We're getting more and more of those, but he's almost 2, so it's unavoidable. But I find that the best way to deal with it, I've tried so many things. So I've comforting him, I tried loads of things. He doesn't speak, so it's very hard to know why he's having a tantrum. Most of the time he just starts. We don't know why. He just has them. And he becomes really angry, and he can't even hear us, I think, in those moments. So I've tried loads of things, comforting him, hugging him, talking to him, trying to distract him and all that. What seems to be making the most, I'm not going to say is helping the most, still taking some time, but what seems to be working the least badly, let's say, is to kind of leave him to it. So I usually put him on the ground with nothing around him, because if he hits anything that's around him, he will potentially hurt himself, you know, not intentionally, but he could. So I usually put him on the ground with nothing around him, and let him let him have it and get it out of his system. Alfie, no, you can't touch the wall with your foot. And then eventually he calms down much quicker than if I try to intervene. I don't know if this is the right way to deal with it, but right now this is the way that is the least stressful for everybody. I've tried distracting him with TV shows or things like that. That seems to aggravate everything. Any kind of stimulation in those moments seems to be worse. Earlier he had his tantrum. I kind of ignored him while keeping an eye on him without him seeing me do it. and then when he wasn't finished, he just stood up and went to get in his little car and started to play it as if nothing had happened. So yeah, it's exhausting. I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna lie, but Owen had some, but very few, and he seems to be, yeah, having a lot more. They have a completely different character. So he's a very headstrong child, when Owen is a child who would think and think and think and get frustrated because he cannot understand something or something like that. Alfie doesn't understand, he gets angry straight away. That way. So this is what is actually quite nice about them too, is that they are completely different, and I love to embrace both their characters. And it doesn't mean that I will let him get away with tantrums all the time, but at the moment they are starting to happen a little bit more. But I think with his age it's quite normal. So yeah, anyway, I'm hungry, so I'm gonna have my beans, and I will chat with you later on. So it's 8 o'clock now and both boys are in bed. James is back and Alfie went to bed at 6:30 for a nap. Sorry, I'm catching up on Big Brother. So I'm expecting him to wake up at 9 or so, and it's probably going to be a tough night ahead. So while I can, I am going to relax and just have had a little bit of the boys' pizza to eat, so I don't feel like a full meal. I'm just gonna have probably like a breakfast kind of dinner, and just spend a bit of time with James relaxing before probably a tough night ahead. So I'm just gonna prepare for the worst. Anyway, I will continue this vlog in the morning and I will see you then. Bye. Good morning, happy Friday. It is 8:25, and Owen and I are awake up there. Well, half awake. We're still kind of sleepy. Alfie's sleeping because Alfie last night, so he went for a nap at 6:30. Basically he fought sleep all day, didn't have a nap yesterday, and at 6:30 he collapsed, except that instead of going to sleep for the night he had a nap and then woke up. So he woke up at 9 o'clock in the evening and wasn't back in bed until 4:30, which was great. And now it is 8:25 and he's fast asleep and he needs to sleep longer, but I'm gonna have to lift him out of bed to bring Owen to school, and more than likely gonna wake him up, which is gonna mess up everything again, and probably start for another cycle like this again, which is brilliant. We've been struggling to break out of this bad sleeping cycle because since we came back from France there's always been something going on, either the full moon or sickness or teething or things like that, and those are things that on their own already mess up his sleeping schedule. What?
I think I know what's going on.
What's going on?
Maybe we has to stop going to school for a few days, and Daddy says stop going to work for a few days, and you should stop doing work for a few days.
But that would be great, but it just can't just do that, Owen.
Why?
You can't just decide I'm not working and I'm not, you know, it doesn't happen like that, Manisha.
No.
Well, that's a really good idea, but unfortunately I love your idea, one, but it's not possible to say I'm not coming to school for a few days and when I'm going to work for a few days. It doesn't really work like that. We have to work and go to school. Okay? Anyway, sorry. So the next, like this weekend, the boys are going to their granny's house, and then after that it should be more like a normal routine kind of thing. The full moon is 3 weeks away, so fingers crossed we'll get him back into a routine before that. And yeah, so today we are going to prepare a little surprise for Chloe. Chloe is has a channel called, I think it's Chloe Me Just Me. I will link it down below just to be sure that I don't tell you anything silly. And Chloe is 9, and she is she used to be part of the duo The Creative Pair with her mom, and we've been exchanging mail and like became friends with her mom and all that, so it's great. And Owen loves her videos, and Chloe was a bit sad because yesterday sadly her guinea pigs died. and we thought with Owen we would prepare some happy meal to send her to cheer her up this afternoon after school. So we're going to prepare quite a few things, but we're not going to say what we're doing because Chloe might see that and we want to keep it a surprise, don't we?
Yeah, she might see the episode.
Yes, so we can show it when it's all wrapped.
Yeah.
And then she can have a surprise when she gets it, okay?
And then I'm going to get rid of it.
Get rid of what?
The episode.
No, well, not this one. We're going to put it up, but this one will be up before she receives the parcel.
Oh.
So we can't just say everything that's inside, otherwise she will not have a surprise then. Okay?
Yeah, but did you know it from an episode?
I don't know what you mean, Owen.
Do you know from an episode?
From an episode?
Yeah.
Do you know what from an episode? By the way, an episode for Owen is a vlog, like every vlog is an episode.
Yeah.
Wait, can I finish to explain then?
Yeah.
I need to sort out some laundry. I need to pack the bag for the boys tomorrow. James will bring them to dance class as usual, and then on the way back he will drop them at his mom's, so I'll be working from the morning. I will explain all the plans for the weekend in the weekend vlog because it's probably something that are going to last over the 2 days and I don't want to spoil everything. And yes, today there's no deadlines or anything like that. I've actually done quite a lot of work this week despite being sick, but it's all things I could do on my laptop while sitting on my couch. And so yeah, I'm quite happy with how much I got done given the circumstances. So we've been playing Pokemon Go for over 6 months now, and hello Alfie. Alfie wants to come and say hello. And there's something we've been trying to collect to reach something, and it's finally happening. So I need to record this. This has to be. There's a Pokemon called the Magikarp, which is like this. And to evolve a Pokemon, you need to find candies by catching Pokemons and all that. Most Pokemons you have, it's eventually you get there. You know, you get the candy and you need 25 or sometimes 100 for the bigger ones, but this one you needed 400 candy, which takes a long time and catching a lot of Magikarps. We have 405, and I can finally evolve this Magikarp into a very big Pokemon, if I can focus on it. And I thought I had to record this because it's the first one we've managed to do. Are you ready? Ta-da! We finally have one. And yeah, it's a very strong one, so that's good. James is going to be happy about that because James does the whole battle thing with the Pokemons when he's in Belfast. I do more of the catching and stuff like that, so he's going to be very happy that he has a very powerful one for his battles. And it's good. Playing as a team has proven to be a very good way to play because I don't really like the fighting bit, and James likes the fighting bit. I like the fighting and the finding and catching and collecting bit, so we get both to do what we like, and it's great. As you may hear from the music in the background and the whining in the corner, Alfie just had a horrible tantrum, and I'm sticking to my guns and trying to let him to get on with it. And I thought I'd just put soothing music to see what happens, and it seems to have done the trick. Now he's laying on the ground. I'm scared to go over because I know that if he sees me he will kick off again, but I'm kind of gonna try and use my camera to see what's going on without him seeing me if I can. So I thought I would share with you what I just received in the post. I had ordered a charm for each of my traveler's notebook. I'm going to try and focus on them. This one's a little succulent and it's so cute. For the brown one has a gnome on it as well. I'm sticking with the gardening plants theme. And this is my pink one. I haven't set up everything yet in it, but I got this little rainbow and clouds and it's so well made. I'm so happy. Excuse me, my child is going insane. But also in there, well, first it came in the tiny cute little box, but she also added like some little note paper, and look at the tiniest alpaca bookmarks. If I can get them to focus, they're so tiny. Come on, camera, there we go. Look at this. There is a white one and there is a blue one over there. And this is so cute, and it's definitely going to go in the pockets of my notebook. So here's my dilemma right now. I have to go to pick up Owen soon, and I am debating whether I should either go with the buggy in the hope that Alfie might fall asleep during the trip, but I doubt he will because he's too awake right now, or walk down with him, and hope that it will tire him out and burn some energy, and then when we come home he will go to sleep. Except that it's very overcast, so it could start raining at any time. Ah, what do I do? Or walk down with him and the buggy. Oh my god. Well, I'm going to check first if it's raining or just back from the school run, and now my plan is to hope that this will be enough to get Alfie to sleep. He has not wanted his dinner today. He was having the meltdown around that time and he doesn't want it now. So I am hoping that this will be enough to get him over, so then Owen and I can do some crafty stuff. But for now I'm gonna have to go and get Alfie. Where is Alfie, Owen? Is he away?
He's in the bathroom.
We'll get him out. You can't get him alone in the bathroom. He's gonna make a mess. He's obsessed with playing with the sink, the taps at the moment. So, wish me luck. I have a feeling it's going to be another battle this afternoon to get him to sleep. I have tried to get him to sleep for the past 3 hours. I think he would be tired enough to sleep. Otherwise I wouldn't even try, but yeah. He's just walked back, like the way she's good and back. In the rain. Because it's not fun, because it started to rain obviously a few seconds after I left the house, and then I would have been late and all that. It was not a lot of rain, so it was alright. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go and get him because Owen can't get him to come back.
Yeah.
Is he in the bathroom? He won't get out?
Yeah, he's playing with the sink.
Okay, I'm gonna go and get it. What are you doing? Come here now. Please ignore the mess on the ground. That's the stuff I need to put in the wash that I've been piling up there. Alfie, come over here now, come on. So for Christmas Owen got this, which is dinosaur, a dinosaur skeleton. It's a T-Rex. So he has to dig out of this block all the bones, and then we can make the skeleton of the T-Rex like this. So we have tools there.
So do you want to help me?
I'm going to help you in the beginning, and then you're going to continue by yourself, okay?
Right.
I'm going to show you first, and then you can do it, okay?
Right.
Okay, so first you need to use that bit there, and you kind of scrape, see, like that?
Right.
Until you start seeing something somewhere. But you need to be careful. See, there might be a bone there. When you see a little white bit poking out, you need to be careful, and yeah, I think there might be something there. You see any white bits there?
Yeah.
So when you start seeing something like that, you have to be very gentle to make sure. So we start seeing a bone there. To make sure you don't break it. You can try and go around it. And see the way there is loads of like dust, like bits like this.
Yeah.
You can take the brush like this. And you can push it to the side.
And what do we need for that?
That's for kind of digging. That's must be to break things apart, but in the beginning it's better if you use the other side. This is going to take a while. Just kind of removed a lot of it, but it's taking a lot of strength. When you need to push harder, it's not going to go all the way.
Whoa, okay, alright, go.
It's going to take a while. So we've dug all the bones out now. Owen is cleaning off the bones. so then we can assemble everything. This is it is very messy and very dusty. There is the T-Rex all done. Would you like to do that today?
Yeah, but the most hardest was digging.
Yeah, it was really hard, wasn't it?
Yeah.
See, it says it's for children that are 8 or more, and you're only 5, so that's why it was so hard for you to do it. But that's why I helped you to do it.
Yeah.
Did you still have fun with it?
Yeah.
That's good. Now you have a skeleton. You can show Daddy your T-Rex whenever he comes home.
Yeah.
Do you think he will like it?
But you can stay long.
Yeah, but you need to make sure that Alfie doesn't get it though, because there's loads of little pieces, okay?
But is he gonna stay there?
Well, we're gonna bring it to your room maybe?
Yeah.
Would be good?
Yeah.
It's now midnight and I have been working all evening in the hope that I can have a lot more breaks at the weekend. I have put high expectations on myself for what I want to do with my shop by Monday night, and I want to have a break when the boys are away on Sundays, so I thought the more I do now the better it will be, and I've done a lot, so I'm very happy. I'm gonna go to bed now and I will see you in the next vlog. Bye.